we're back here with Tales of Symphonia. Betrayer Kratos! Oh, right out of the gate. That's what I was going to talk about, but let's hear it.
Kratos has been deceiving us from the very beginning.
I had thought there was something strange about him, but in the end I couldn't figure it out in time. I hate myself for being so naive.
Damn him! He'll pay for this, I swear. Lloyd. Sure. Let me just say your name, I guess that'll help somehow.
So yes, indeedly, last episode, Kratos the Betrayer betrayed us, although it did so seemingly with a heavy heart. He wasn't like, haha, got you, it was me all along. He was like, oh, guess it's time for this to happen. Please don't resist or I'll kill you. Another skit, Yggdrasil's aim. It's not Yggdrasil, it's Yggdrasil. I wonder if that Yggdrasil guy is the leader of Crucius. Seemed to suggest as much himself.
Yes, most likely the sleeping goddess Martel is a symbolic entity, while Yggdrasil actually executes their plans.
And Kratos was really that Yggdrasil's subordinates. God, sorry, it's a hard word to say fast.
What is he trying to do by turning Colette into Martel?
More importantly than that, I want to know why Martel requires a body to be her vessel.
If she's that powerful, why can't she just come back?
Right. In other words, that means she doesn't have a body.
So wait, if you don't have a body, if all you have left is your heart, can you still live?
Colette is currently living despite having lost her heart. Perhaps the opposite is possible as well.
I suppose, when you put it that way.
If we can find out why Martel lost her body, we might also be able to find out what it is that Yggdrasil is trying to do.
Interesting idea. You guys keep using heart and soul interchangeably. She didn't actually lose like the bum. She lost her spirit. Don't confuse me now. Well, maybe we'll just go find Martel's old body and put Colette's soul in it, see how she likes that. It won't feel so good, will it? No, but that happened. Yggdrasil came in and did a bunch of stuff, and then we also met with the renegades here, and then they weren't as friendly as I was expecting. They were like, this will be much easier if we just kill you, and then use Lloyd for reasons. So we're leaving here now. We're gonna find out that Kratos is like Lloyd's dad and Martel is Lloyd's mom and all this other crazy bullshit, I'm sure, by the end. Oh yes, and I just have one note. I went back and looked at the older episode to see if because Remiel, I mean, I called that one. That was a bunch of garbage. Get that man out of here. From the beginning, he was the creepiest character I've ever seen in any video game ever. But when he like threw the mask off and he was like, I'm actually just doing this for Crucius or whatever, he was all, I never said I was Colette's father. You guys just assumed that and then were idiots and kept assuming it, which is entirely wrong. What happened was, I looked back at the video and they were like, so wait, they muttered to each other, when Remiel came down, does this mean that Frank isn't Colette's real father? And then Genus just straight up asked him, are you Colette's father? And he was like, yes. Well, no, he was like, I won't tell you that. No. He asked it, and then Colette followed it up and was like, yeah, is that right? Are you my real father? And then he was like, I won't tell you that, daughter. And then she was like, oh, cool. So it was entirely, he could have just said no. I mean, obviously he was trying to hoodwink us, but he made it sound like we had just assumed it and didn't even ask, which is wrong. We were 100% just straight up asked him, and he was like, and he confirmed it for us. So to try and pull that garbage. And what is this? Gives us which function? Lightning! Zowie! I guess we were here already. Maybe not in this particular room, but in this fortress, so I guess we want the lightning one for now. Oh! Look at the treasure chests I want. I know I should be focusing on it. This is a guardrail. I thought it was part of the floor. These machines need electricity? Bzah. No idea. There's a lot of weird architecture going on here. Ah, here's an idea. Oh wait, is it fine for me to walk across this? No, I was thinking then I could get out on top here and push this block down. We'd have 2 blocks to work with. Oh, yes, here we go. Is that one of them like power blocks? So if I put it on that thing there, it'll be giving it power. Oh, wait a minute. That's not quite right. But if I put it here, I won't be able to cross that over the... Oh no, there's room there. Yeah. Get it off there. Chonk. I think it didn't flip over to a side that wouldn't have worked. That would have been devastating. And what do you suppose this makes happen? There's new stairs and it powers up machines right beside it. Ah. It's stairs. Oh, those are stairs down. Oh, I was actually hoping to get up. Oh, wait, hang on. There are blocks here. Ah! I had to put that here and then put the 2 here before I... No, please tell me it comes back if I leave the room. I want those things so badly. I didn't think... They haven't, as yet, been mean about making things that you can disable forever.
No!
But I want them.
Ah. I could reload it to go for them, but I'll just accept this as my punishment. I should have looked around the room more carefully.
Stupid.
Fine, we're going downstairs. Oh, there's a block here just to taunt me. Great. What's this about?
Insufficient power. Please charge.
Okay. Just what, just put one right in front of this? Is there room under the staircase? There is not. I feel like there's some kind of perspective thing here, like I'm looking at the wrong... Oh, wait, hang on. I could probably just zap this coil, right? Zap! Maybe a little closer. Zap! There we go. Engine charge... Well, good. Beep! This is probably a good thing to have. Oh. So that's nice. Oh, wait, is that something I can mess with upstairs? Oh, yes, that actually is properly on this little lift here, so I can do that. Does that mean I can bring a block up from the bottom floor to use here? It depends if there's a way to get this over the stairs or not. It doesn't really look like it, does it? Huh, it looks like there's all kinds of stuff that's gonna go up and down here. I don't understand what any of this facility is for, precisely, aside from my gaming experience. Okay, there's another computer-y looking thing here. Let me just charge this up. Probably shouldn't do that without actually looking at it. To make sure it actually needs power. I might blow something up. Oh, interesting. So I can bring the water back up? Could there be any reason I would want to do so? I don't see that immediately helps, actually. I mean, I can't, like, hop down this or anything. What was over here? There was an exit at this room, right? Yes. It looks like another entrance with some stairs there. I don't yet understand what this block is about. Oh, down there there's a thing, but I would have to be able to down there to push it. Or I have to have it on top of the stairs here. Which I can't, because I'm pretty sure he can't push it upstairs. He can't. Right, let's head down then. This door is locked! Okay, let's not. Perhaps I missed something up above. I don't want to push this block over just yet before I understand what's all going on. Did that change something up here? The fact that the water level is different, maybe? Wish I had the Dominion Rod from Twilight Princess. That would make this easier. Assuming those blocks would work with it, which is not to be assumed, I guess. If the Dominion Rod was in this game, then yes, they would. Right, okay, so I'm missing something down here, I figure. I mean, I don't want to just go pushing this block down here yet. I mean, that's probably what they want me to do, though, in the end, right? I don't want to just go pushing stuff and losing stuff. What's this behind the... Oh, is there a chest here? Yoink. Protect ring. Do tell. A ring engraved with a war god. Reduces physical damage, but raises elemental damage. Like, on you? Well, that's weird. It just says water, wind, and this all is minus. Oh, no. I guess then physical is just not on this list because it's too small. Right, well, I won't mess with that right now. But that's a cool find. So what the hell? This door is not powered. Hang on. Am I being really dense here? Okay, let me just push the block down because it wouldn't make it so that you could screw the whole story. Or wait, let me try pushing this up now that the water is... Oh, you can only charge one at a time? Is that right? Interesting. What happens if I push this up while there's waters down? Jack all. Fine, I'm pushing this down here. Maybe that triggers something in and of itself. Alright, not apparently. Good. If I were standing down there, I could charge that one. But I can't do that, because I can't have this thing go up and down while I'm standing on it. Oh, does it float? The power one that I just threw down there? It sure doesn't. Okay. But maybe... Well, I would have thought maybe being all electric-y, if it was in the water, maybe it would conduct to the... Maybe not. What in the hell am I doing here? Is the answer, like, really stupidly obvious and I'm being really dumb? How far back can I go here? What's this? Oh, don't mind if I do. I can buy melange gels here. I know this is a huge waste of money, but no it isn't. I need all that stuff. Desperately. Oh wait, they don't want us to go this way, do they? No. And let me get stuck in a puzzle in a Tales game of all things. Surely this is... Wait, hold on. Go away now. I'll be having absolutely none of that. I'm saving over this just so I can't ever go back and try and fix my mistake. Getting those chests. It's locked in stone now. I'm a failure. Where? What is going on? Oh, it put this block back up above. Huh. Which just to me there is some way of getting it up here so I can push it down there. There's not like a hidden thing on this side, right? I'm not allowed to turn the camera or anything, so I guess I doubt it. I don't understand how the water being up or down helps here if all I can do is push the block into it. I'm gonna put the water level down, bring the platform up, and then go back up top and see if that does a thing. Can I maybe take the things off of it and then just push them in one by one to make like a little stack? And would that even remotely help me? What the hell happened to the other block? Oh, it reset their positions. That's even weirder. So can I push it over the edge? No. I was thinking maybe I could stack them on top of each other that way, and then, like, I could pull the other block off and use it for something. I feel like I'm missing something really obvious. This is weird. Is there just, like, another door to exit out of that I'm missing here? It feels like I'm missing, like, a big part of this puzzle. Like one entire other room or something like that. What the hell is going on? Why can't Genus just tell Lloyd to stand on the platform while he hits the switch so that Lloyd can be down there and hit that other power thing? Or why not, since you guys are all superheroes, climb down the 5-foot gap? Actually, is there any more sense to having them on the right side of the platform rather than the left side? That brings us a little closer to the zappy thing, but I guess we're still too high. I can't like hit this thing down here because it's just I'm too high up for it. I'd have to be like down there on one of these either on probably on this side by looks of it. It looks like there's a staircase here with a platform that's supposed to go up to the floor above, maybe even. Or maybe just a little higher, but I have no idea what activates any of this stuff. What in the sweet fresh hell? What in the salty fresh hell? I'm being stupid. I must be real stupid. Help me. There's not like a door up here as far as I can see, or up here, so even if I put blocks around to make little pathways to them, it would not help. As far as I can tell, the only one that I could make a pathway to would be the chests, if I also had the power block still, which I don't. Hang on, maybe there are more levels to it. Maybe it's not just water level up, water level down. Maybe there's also something else it can do. No, it looks like that's all. I have absolutely no idea what the water level is supposed to help with. I guess it lets us go down there at some point, if it's down, but for the purpose of what exactly? Oh, that's not one of them things you're supposed to put this on, is it? No, just try pushing it over the edge in every spot it can go. This might not be a very long episode in the end. I might spend like 3 hours figuring this out, and of which only 20 minutes are usable.
Are you kidding me?
I've never considered myself much of an intellect-driven person. An intellect-defined person. But this is real stupid. These things look a little like something we've powered before. These little nubbins in the wall. But they're not. What's with all this stuff at the back? If there's nowhere to put the block there, and there's no door here, you can only hit these. You can't like shoot it to make it go, right? You can only make it go if you're standing right in front of it. So it's not like I could go upstairs and then zap that thing somehow, and then go downstairs and then shoot this power thing. Not that I'm even sure what that would do. Holy cherry soda, French fries on toast, baked beans in a supermarket, gloves on a duck. Just saying things as ridiculous as this. Actually, baked beans in a supermarket is not that especially peculiar. What the hell? Is there a charging coil up here I'm missing? Nothing up here, and nothing up here either. There wasn't like water somewhere else that I was lowering by doing this, was there? No, there was no other way to go. Man, it's a good thing their search for me is like real lax, because you'd think they'd have found me how long I'm taking to figure this out. Genius, you're smart. Rain as well. Can one of you help me with this?
I'm a mathematician. I don't do block puzzles.
Fine, checks out, I guess. I'm dumbfounded, and I'm astonished that I'm dumbfounded. And I'm crestfallen that I'm astonished that I'm dumbfounded. Maybe I wouldn't go that far. But no, like, for real, how do I get this thing onto that right here if I can't get it up here by pushing it up the stairs? Which I can't. I feel like there's something I have to do with this right now. Like, this is the next step, is like pushing it into some like hidden elevator here or something, so it ends up on top of that little landing with the stairs. What then? Dude, how obvious is whatever I'm missing? Because this is getting really ridiculous. Is it like a bright red lever? Right down here in front of me is the block that this thing charges.
Get up the stairs!
And this doesn't have another function, right? If I press it again, it just comes back down. That's all it does. Fun. And as for what it goes on down there, it feels like one of them most likely, well, this is the other weird thing, is that I don't see a terminal down there. So when you put a block on the things that need them, then something happens immediately. So I guess that maybe is the stairs going up. But charging one of these coils just powers one of these monitors. Well, not the monitor, but the function of whatever the computer that the monitor connects to. So what? What monitor does that thing down there charge, and how does it help? It's graduated from silly to ridiculous and now is in clown bread. It may soon progress to gooftastic. What is wrong with me? Why is this not... Why is this not bluntly obvious? To me, I'm sure it is genuinely obvious. So perhaps that coil down there charges the door? Just to go whenever you walk by it, and then the block makes this staircase thing go? I don't even see what this staircase would help either, unless I found a way to get the block... That is so not obvious from this angle that that's a staircase leading down there. It looks like part of the platform. You can't do that in a game where you can't turn the camera. What, are you kidding me? Are you out of your mind? Not a single person playtested that. Are you for real? Okay. Perfect sound design. Okay. You have got to be kidding me. How in the hell?
The door opened.
Good for us, Genus. I thought Kratos was the one who betrayed me, but I soon discovered it was the game
What's
designers.
so special about me? Those
Everything,
robots
Lloyd.
need to hurry up and make up their freaking minds about whether they're our enemies or not.
Lloyd, what are we going to do now?
I don't know, honestly. Cry for a bit.
We've got to save Colette somehow. She's going to die if she's made into Martel's vessel.
But what can we do?
Well, first of all, keep her away from them seems like, she'll die if keep them away from the Renegades and the Crucius.
Sheena, where did you get your X-Sphere?
Huh? Well, that came out of nowhere. I got this before I came here. They attached it to me at the Imperial Research Academy.
So I guess time to head to your world and to the Research Academy and see all of what we can
Is it
about
normal
their
for
information.
people to equip X-Spheres in Tehte'Alla?
No, not at all. The technology was originally brought over by the Renegades.
It was what? They were over there?
Nowadays, X-Spheres are mainly attached to machines.
Wait a second. So Tehte'Alla and the Renegades are on the same side?
Or at the very least know each other?
I'm not sure if you could say that, but the Renegades were the ones that brought us information about the nature of the two worlds. And the plan to assassinate the Chosen was their idea. They talked the king and the Pope into it.
Why didn't you tell us any of this? Well, I guess it didn't come up before we were at the Renegade's place, and since we were at the Renegade's place, we've just been chased around, but...
If you desire for Tehte'Alla to prosper, kill the Chosen of Silverant.
That's horrible.
Lloyd, I suggest we go to Tehte'Alla.
You're right, that should be easy.
Why Tethe'Alla?
Don't you remember what Ewan said? Angels are half-elves that evolved using special X-Spheres called Crucius crystals.
So it's worth experimenting or researching to see where those came from. Perhaps if those versions came from Tehte'Alla. Not that it hasn't been denied that the Crucius crystals were made here.
I get it. Colette's current condition is caused by the Crucius crystal.
Since Tethe'Alla is studying the X-Spheres, they may know something about Crucius crystals as well.
That's a good idea. I'm pretty sure that they're studying the Crucius crystal that belongs to Tehte'Alla's Chosen at the Imperial Research Academy.
Ah, so perhaps they weren't the fabricators of them, because that would probably be Yggdrasil and, Crucius.
There's a Chosen in Tethe'Alla too?
Didn't we already talk about this? Or did she just tell that to Lloyd, maybe?
Of course. The world regeneration ritual is carried out in Tehte'Alla as well. The Church of Martel exists too.
Oh, that would be a trip.
But if they've been carrying out the regeneration that many times, why hasn't Martel's vessel been completed already?
I'm curious about that myself. Perhaps those corpses lined up in the Tower of Salvation
Were fuel.
No, never mind.
Yeah, there are too many things that we don't know. Crucius's objective, the Renegades, the method to save Colette. So let's just start with...
And how to keep my hair straight.
So, we're going to Tehte'Alla?
Yeah,
Looks that way.
that's the only lead we have right now.
So how do we get there, Sheena? Tower of Mana, we said, but...
And this time, I'm going to fulfill my role. I'm not going to let Colette bear the burden all by herself anymore.
I'm gonna poke her with questions until she tells me what she's feeling.
Wait a minute. That's great and all, but how are we going to get to Tethe'Alla?
Yeah, how?
I'm sure Sheena knows how to get there, correct?
I mean, not necessarily, but worth
My
asking.
understanding is that you can travel to Tehte'Alla by passing through a distortion in space.
Well, that explains it. Let's go!
As far as I know, crafts called Riards are the only things that can do that.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Where are they?
The Renegades should have them. They should
Oh.
be somewhere on the space.
Well, how do you freaking do?
Okay then, let's get going.
Time to steal! Oh, heavens forbid we do this junk again with the robots. Oh, right. This is where we are. So we never actually got to go in this room, is that right? When we were here the first time? I can't remember. Oh, they do have these little robos still around. I can't remember any of the layout of this place from when we were imprisoned here. I think maybe we found the thing. This looks a bit like a flight dog, doesn't it? Like an air... Oh yeah, that looks like a machine that you could ride.
So these are the Riards.
Hurry, they'll catch up to us.
Do I detect a new tune? The tune of riding a vehicle on an overworld?
All right then, Tethe'Alla, here we come.
Hell yeah! It's like the whatever the ship is called in Final Fantasy VII. Not the Invincible, because that's from Final Fantasy VI. Ah! Anime cutscene. Well, okay, we're just going through the void. I thought maybe we would fly around and give them a test drive first, but no, here we are, charging through dimensions. Yeehaw! Or are we under the ocean? I have no idea what's going on. The music is going full Mario Golf. Oh, and there it goes, just as quickly as it arrived. So I guess we, crossed the dimensional border.
What's happening?
Uh-oh, are they about to break?
It just suddenly...
Look, the fuel gauge is empty.
You didn't check that before?
That's it. Since you've broken the seals in Silverant, there's not enough mana in this world.
And that means
We're about to
we're gonna
crash.
fall.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, that was short-lived. Wow, we all survived. Yep, they's broken. That's my expert analysis as a genius magic wizard boy.
I think we managed to avoid destroying them completely.
But those things that we piloted for all of 12 seconds, yeah, it's pretty impressive that we managed to avoid like a complete destructive landing. But it also explains why we didn't look at the fuel gauge.
But they're useless unless we get some fuel.
What's the fuel? Coal?
Mana, she just said.
Coal?
Oh, jeez. How do you guys manage to actually live in Silverant?
Then magic, I assume. Perhaps the lightning that Volt produces?
Then all we have to do is have Sheena summon Volt, right?
Well, you guys are being really presumptuous. Why don't you ask her?
I haven't made a pact with Volt.
Hey, well, we've done like 3 so far. How hard could this one be?
Oh, well, then I guess we'll just have to leave these here.
Yeah, well, Volt's not here. We would have to go find Volt regardless.
Oh, and here I thought Magi technology was infallible.
Hey, what's that?
Something scary if
That's
it passes
the
any
Tower of
indication.
Salvation.
Oh,
Why is that here? This is Tehte'Alla, right?
well, surely they have one here for the same reason.
Of course. The Tower of Salvation appears in the Flourishing World.
Oh, so it just disappeared, yeeted out of the other world is what you're
The
saying?
tower also appeared on your side after Colette received the Oracle, right?
Right?
2 worlds. 2 towers. What about the
Oh no,
Holy
2 towers.
Ground?
Right, okay.
The Church of Martel is also over here, correct?
The Holy Ground?
Is the Holy Ground called Karlon?
Yes. The place where the Tower of Salvation lies is the Holy Ground of Karlon. The same as in your world.
Ah, this I didn't, we don't think we knew much about
The
yet.
Holy Ground of Karlon is where the peace treaty was signed to end the ancient war. There can't be 2 of them.
Genus, yes there can. We just established there are 2 towers of salvation.
Are you sure yours isn't a fake? We have records in our museums that depict how the hero Mythos called the 2 ancient kings to the Holy Ground of Karlon in order to forge a peace treaty.
And now you guys are privy to the fact that there were ancient kings that maybe went into both of the worlds. How do you
And
guys...
such records exist on our side as well. Instruments used to sign the treaty can be found in the Palma Costa Academy.
So, either one side is fake, or maybe they're actually both real.
The second seems more probable.
Lloyd, that's not possible.
Why not?
Don't get mad, I was just kind of saying stuff. Anyway, let's get going.
It's true we aren't going to get anywhere by pondering about it here.
Wow, it's our first adventure in Tehte'Alla.
That is
Genus,
Genus.
this isn't a field trip.
Yes, it is! I'm exploring and learning things. It's a field trip. Cleared Silverant, achievement unlocked. They're elves! I gotta say, that was quite a surprise. Indeed, you don't get the opportunity to fly through the sky very often.
You're fall from the sky either.
It can't be helped. When you break the seals in Silverant, the mana over here grows thin.
Even so, it's still a lot thicker over here than in Silverant.
Oh, you can tell that? Of course, because Genus and the Professor are elves. Why can elves tell that? Well, because they're elves. Wow, look at this pretty mountain. That was a lot less momentous than I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to have to perform some huge ritual, but they were just like, nah, there's a plane that does it for you. I'm a hypocrite.
Colette,
Hey, Colette, can you hear me?
it looks like she can't even tell you're talking to her right now.
Damn it. At that moment, facing the decision between Colette and the world, for a split second, I chose the world, even though it's nothing but a false peace. It was unavoidable. When a single decision you make could destroy the world, casually choosing your friend's life instead would have been a strange choice indeed. Still, at that moment, I abandoned Colette. I'm a hypocrite.
Damn it.
A hypocrite because you were all like, how could you sacrifice Colette's life to Remiel? Is that what you're saying? I guess. Well, not exactly, because Remiel didn't actually really care about Colette, whereas you did. So it's more like you were chastising him for being a heartless bastard. Ah, flying. Skits after skits. Man, that was the first time I've ever flown between two worlds. I'm sure that is the case for everyone, basically, except for Sheena maybe.
Although we wound up falling.
There was insufficient energy, so that couldn't be helped.
Yeah, I really want to fly again, but I guess now isn't really the time for that.
Yes, we need to hurry.
I like how Genus, every time they bring it up, Genus is just like, we fell, guys. Do you remember that? Do you remember that we fell and almost died? Which, fair enough, so am I. All right, well, here we are in Tehte'Alla after, an easy puzzle. Angel Yggdrasil, my god, here we go. The angel who appeared in the Tower of Salvation. He was unbelievably powerful. I know, it was pretty scary.
Yes, I sense the power unlike anything we faced so far.
Well, he had all his Kratos' moves. He was a copycat, it just was better. Even I thought we were gonna die that time.
Yggdrasil. That's what Kratos called him.
Yggdrasil, huh? Okay. Well, developments in the story abound, so we'll get around here. I mean, for all we know, maybe that we get down to this Imperial Research Institute and they just attend. I'm gonna assume that they're wanting me to be having these as I run down the mountain. Maybe I shouldn't listen to them all here. Maybe I'll just pause. I get the feeling that we're gonna get to this Imperial Research Institute and they're just gonna be like, yeah, it's as easy to just pull the Crucis crystal out and then she'll just be fine. Well, not fine exactly. No, I guess her soul is like elsewhere, so maybe that won't be quite that simple. But I'm certain they won't just be like, There'll be some information there. Ooh, I can't wait to see what this whole world map looks like.
And this music is real pretty too.
Either way, that's where we are landing for now. Hang on, Colette, just a little longer. Wherever your spirit is, we'll catch it with a butterfly net, punch it back in through your mouth. That'll work. My combo is still 34. That's a little sad. Well, I guess considering the combo is making is a little stiff in this game, that's not too bad. If you had two players, you could just like bat enemies around with neutral attacks, but we don't. Very well, so that'll be a good time for us next time. I have no money because I spent it all, but I'm sure we'll be earning lots of money from the monsters over here. They'll probably be really terrifying and powerful. Either way, next video going up on the channel is our Three Houses finale. There'll be a lot of emotions and rambling from me, so won't that be a good time for us all to experience? Or all of us who choose to watch that. That said, thank you very much for coming on. Hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here. Peace! Let me fly my way up to this room. Is there a way I can fly that isn't in the sniper's range? No, I'll just fly up here then. Get the training axle a little dodgier. I already moved Mercy, did I? Yes, let's have Felix dance her because I want to see if she can get those training gauntlets back. I think it's probably worth having. Over the Silver Axe?